Good afternoon. I have read your resume, and it says you majored in English. I'm curious. How did you slip past the resume parser?
I'm sorry. But who is the resume parser?
The resume parser isn't a person. It's a system. It's the system that screens all our job applicants, finds the ones we don't want, and then gets rid of them for us.
I don't know how I slipped past the resume parser.
Well, you did somehow. I'm afraid I don't have much practice talking to English majors. I only interview business students. Marketing majors for marketing careers, finance majors for finance careers. I'm afraid I really don't know what English majors are supposed to do.
It's a common problem, I'm afraid.
I've never understood why you would major in a language you already speak, so tell me what you know about the job you've applied for.
I've applied for a business analyst internship.
What do you think are your qualifications for this position?
My analytical skills.
Excuse me, did you say analytical skills? I never knew English majors had any skills, much less analytical skills. Tell me more.
In English, we don't learn the language, we analyze how it is used to express ideas and events, and what it all means.
Unfortunately, I don't see much need for knowing about ideas and events in business analysis.
Really?
But do tell me more about majoring in English. This is fascinating. Not, perhaps, useful, but fascinating.
We study works of fiction, and we analyze human motivation, why events make people do what they do. We examine characters in fiction, why they are competitive, insecure, or frustrated, or why they act strangely.
Well, no one acts strangely in business, so not much need for that. You see, we don't allow emotions at work, and we don't really care what motivates people. No, emotions are off limits. I'm afraid we have no events, ideas, or emotions in business. What else do you think would qualify you for this position?
My communication skills. I'm a pretty good writer.
This in every job posting says excellent communication skills are required. But the truth is we rarely find good communication skills. Frankly, I think if we made that a hard and fast requirement, we'd never hire anyone.
Perhaps that's the reason you'd want to hire me?
Writing and analytical skills. I have to admit, you are pretty versatile. And more qualified than I expected.
So perhaps you can tell me what job qualifications you're actually looking for.
We need someone who can write well, and who has good analytical skills.
I think I can do that.
Perhaps you're right. Yes, maybe those analytical skills you were just telling me about are what we need. I just can't get used to the idea that an English major should get a paying job.
Yes, it's a tough fact of life we English majors live with.
But I think you're very versatile. Who knew? It's a lucky thing you slipped past the resume parser, and I think I'm going to recommend you for the position.
Great. Thanks.
Now, do you have any questions for me?
What did you major in when you were in college?
I majored in human resources recruiting.
I see.
That's why I'm a human resources recruiter. And now I recruit specific majors to work in their jobs. Marketing majors for marketing careers. Finance majors for finance careers. Or human resources recruiting majors, like me, for human resources recruiting careers.
So then, if I may ask, what would you do if the human resources recruiting market were to disappear? What other jobs could you do?
The human resources market will never disappear.
Yes, well, that's what they said about the cherry orchard.
What did you say about cherries? Are cherries disappearing?
Sorry, just a little English major humor.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
There is a play by Anton Chekhov called The Cherry Orchard. In the play, this entire family of Russian aristocrats believes their home and their lives are forever secure, that it's like the cherry orchard they own, always there. But in the end, the orchard is destroyed, and they are all devastated.
That's terrible.
Yes, it's very sad. But my point is that nothing lasts forever. Not the cherry orchard, not the horse and buggy, the passenger train, the tonsillarium, The chamber pot. Nothing.
You're saying maybe not even human resources recruiting?
Yes, maybe even human resources recruiting will go the way of the horse and buggy and the chamber pot.
And then what will I do?
Indeed.
If I were more versatile. Maybe if I'd majored in English?
Perhaps there's still time.
Well, this has certainly given me something to think about. It's been nice to speak with you, though it would be nicer if I weren't so depressed right now about my future career prospects.
I didn't mean to discourage you. Thanks so much for meeting with me.
Yes, thanks. We'll be in touch. The Human Resources Recruiter and the English Major has been brought to you by LiberalArtsAdvantage.com.